Now, residents in Rockcliffe-Smythe, one of Toronto's most flood-prone neighbourhoods, say they're fed up. They formed a coalition earlier this year to push the city to do more to help homeowners deal with recurrent flooding issues. The latest instance happening after yesterday's deluge of rain and wet snow. Tyler Cheese spoke to residents about their frustrations.
Flood alarms started going off at 2 a.m., around 2 a.m., and then the home security that I pay for monthly called to make sure that we got the alarm, because that means that the basement is filling with sewage water backing up from the city pipes.
This homeowner says she went to work cleaning up the water in her basement and dumping it outside. And it's not the first time this has happened to her.
This has happened numerous times to me since I bought in 2021, and it happened to the previous owners, and it happens to neighbors.
The neighborhood was hit hard by 2 big summer storms last year, but residents say it's been going on much longer.
I made my first complaint to the city of York in 1984. That was the first flood. And ever since, maybe 2 times, 3 times, it's been on a regular basis. The basement has been flooded.
The neighborhood is in close proximity to Black Creek and is on a floodplain. In 2022, the city established the Rockcliffe No-Fault Grant for basement flooding damages. It's a program meant to provide homeowners in the neighborhood with up to $7,500 per storm to cover the flood damage.
No one I've spoken to has been able to secure that money. I've had neighbors in tears who have lived here for years thinking this $7,500 grant would finally be something. And they're in tears telling me about the fact that they're being asked for receipts that they can't prove. They can't prove that the work was done.
The city was not able to provide a comment on the most recent flooding incident before deadline, but a city webpage details a 3-phase plan with several infrastructure projects aimed at reducing flooding in the area. The timeline of the plan has not been finalized. After last summer's major storms, the federal government also announced funding to support the city's plans.
We have seen an increasing frequency and severity of flooding, particularly across the GTA.
While the problem is particularly bad in Rockcliffe, experts say the issue is citywide.
Last year alone, we saw multiple events. In July, we saw $990 million of insured losses in the GTA. And that was followed in August by another 110 million.
As for the coalition of neighbors, they're calling for easier access to the funding grant and say they want the city to follow through on promises made in the past. Tyler Cheese, CBC News, Toronto.